Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Texas Longhorns. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this is the matchup that everybody has been looking forward to all season. You might remember Texas got off to a rocky start under young quarterback Arch Manning last year in Columbus. But he is better, and the team has improved around him. Ohio State was in the college football playoff last year, and Ryan Day expects this team to be even better. We'll find out here today. This is the matchup everybody's been waiting for. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Second down play coming up. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it second down and long. To throw, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
You know, the guys that are most effective at this position, they're always going to pick up a few first downs with their legs. And here, this is a really nice pickup on a short yardage situation. You're able to move the chains and get 10-plus yards. Beautiful job here, and he's showing his athleticism on the outside.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Caught in the backfield. It's Townsend. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Looking for his back. That's caught. It's Smothers. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on third and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a fourth down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
Tries the right with a quick throw, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Throwing off play action. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Jackson. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Sayan. Caught by the receiver. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Smith. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. The tight end has got it. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now, 2nd and 3. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Sees an opening. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Handoff in a single back formation. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, I love when the offense just utilizes the size of the tight end, in particular near the goal line. Here he's able to just box out the defenses, exactly like Jesse Palmer always says. It's a basketball play. Let him post up, and they do it here for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. It's a senior safety. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
On first down, it's play action. Picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking for some space. It's Smothers. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Got an opening here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
The Longhorns will have to kick it away, and the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation to throw an offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play action pass, and there is conflict on the defense and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call. Great execution.
He's got a clean toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns. Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. It's a short completion at the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
1st and 10 play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Open field ahead. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run, and they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get after the quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pressure's on. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Looking for a gap, it's Jackson. Oh, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Takes off in a bootleg. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again 10-plus times. And then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them and a resilient play getting that turnover.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. A play action looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, they've got to figure out a way schematically to unlock this defense. This coverage is just suffocating right now, leading to this throwaway on 3rd and short. What can you find in your playbook that will get an easy completion or the right matchup in order to move the chains here?
Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him right at the 24. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, down by a couple of possessions. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass not complete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
2nd down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
And someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. Ball carrier tackled there.
Chris, the quarterback sees man-to-man before the snap, and he knows he's got the slant. Now it comes down to execution. He puts the ball right on the frame of the wide receiver, and it's a nice completion.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Manning. Snags the quick throw. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
There are times in a game as a quarterback you've got to pick players over plays. And here, the go-to wide receiver is going to get the football on 3rd down. Why not execute a simple curl route? 1st down offense.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the tailback's got it again. Spinning out of the tackle. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes a quick grab. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for first and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off, getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
And now the try here for the extra point. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Grab by the receiver. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take free yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
And he cannot turn the corner. Stop for no gain. Great defense.
They do such a good job of this, and Chris, it pops up on film when I'm watching this defense play. Their recognition and instincts are off the charts, and you see the formation and motion of these jet sweeps. They're prepared for it, and here they get a tackle for loss.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Comes up with the catch. 7-yard gain, sets up a 3rd and 3. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They feature the tight end to move the sticks. Something else, Joe, for this defense to worry about, trying to stop the offense.
Chris, I love when play callers just allow the offense to build on itself. We've seen them run the football successfully. That impacts the defense. Now the safeties are down. You've got a mismatch with your tight end. Why not throw play action pass? And they're able to do that for a 1st down. Great job by this play caller, utilizing that earlier success for future success.
So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. To throw, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's good execution by this wide receiver. As a quarterback, I would tell all those guys all the time, once you hook up in a curl, keep working back to the quarterback. The only way that that's going to be incomplete is if the wide receiver stops and the defender can then close and bat the ball away.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff heading left. And they've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun handoff here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Buckeyes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for him.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on.
Makes the catch and has space. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? To the air, it's Sayin. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
You can almost feel it in the fan base. They're thinking to themselves, where has this been the entire game? Well, at least they've got it going. I know it's late, but here we go. You better go hyper fast down in this ball game.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Chris, in this situation down big, this full vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Caught in the end zone.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Grab behind the line. It's Smothers. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
And now the handoff. He's got space. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a good drive, and they cut into the lead, but they still need the ball twice, so they've got to work efficiently. This defense has to go out there, and they've got to get a stop quickly here in the 4th quarter.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Back to throw. It's Manning. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the back now goes in motion, and he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. It's a fumble. The defense has got it. Breaks. He's in the clear. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Great defenses always can set their offenses up, get them going, lead them to points. That's what's happening here. Knocking the ball loose. You scoop it up. Now it's 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. This offense has got to capitalize and put it in the end zone.
The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's 3rd down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offensive play caller that he has 2 downs to get the touchdown.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field and the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them and a solid throw for the touchdown.
Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Past the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Coleman. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. He's got room to run. Look out. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Smothers. Got an opening here. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. We got a stoppage in play here. An injured Buckeye player. A senior defensive end. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Nice grab. It's Smith. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It was out of bounds, but they move it across the 30. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Spins away from defenders. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joel, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Favorable the situation 2nd and 4, and they pick up 6 on the first down pass. A quick throw out left, complete. Making people miss. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6.
You'll always take the touchdown, there's no doubt, but even if you make this extra point and go up by 1, that is a lot of time left. This opposing offense, all they need to do is go down and get into field goal range to win the game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They've got a 1-point lead with time winding down. It's up to the defense now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. Caught on the outside, it's Coleman.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smothers. And that'll pick up a first down out at the 37. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
Extending the play now. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Now the Longhorns will use their first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It smothers. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. To throw, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top here in the final minute. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Chris, there is nothing better than playing great when greatness is needed. You're down. It's inside of a minute. This offense had to have it, and they're able to put it in the end zone. That is great stuff from this group.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Enough for the PAT to go up 6 points here in the 4th quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Here comes the pressure. The Buckeyes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
What a huge 1st down to stop the clock. And now they need to move quickly. They've got to get points on this drive.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
Perfect offense, in particular with no timeouts. They understand that they've got to get the ball out of bounds or past the chains. There is no way you can complete this ball short of the 1st down marker or not near the sideline, because if this clock is running, they're likely going to lose the game. Everybody needs to know the situation, in particular the quarterback. Where the ball...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, here we go, Chris. 1 snap for the game. And remember, as a defense, you got to bat this ball down to the ground. If it gets tipped up into the air, that's the exact way you lose this thing.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. That's going to be incomplete on the final play. Broken up by the defense to preserve this victory. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.